And welcome back to Winter Wonderland Zoo. Right over here, next to the Arctic foxes, I'm gonna be putting in some Arctic wolves. I did do quite a bit of preemptive rock work, and it really looks like it's just the same Tundra Rock 02 repeated over and over again, because it is. So I'm gonna grab number 1, number 3, and number 7 to kind of even things out a little bit. Now when you're doing rock work, don't be afraid to almost entirely hide the rocks inside each other. Even if just a teeny bit of it is peeking out, it can still make a difference in the overall look. And of course, anything can be hidden with plants. Last episode, I talked about one of my favorite plants, which is the underwater hydrilla. I'll be using that one in this habitat as well. Another one of my favorites is the arrowwood. And that one especially works incredibly well on areas where rocks are peeking through, areas that are not completely straight. And as you'll see when I continue building here, it put up the roof there. Got kind of tired of working in the snow. As you will see, I start out building this as just pretty much a little slab of nature here, and then kind of end up adding the decorations as an afterthought. Almost forgot about the Christmassy aspect of it. And still, I think it ended up as one of the better looking Christmas habitats. Not so much in the daytime, but at night with the lighting. So I will let you await the result and just let the speed build run. See ya! Okay, so I said I was just going to let the speed build run, but I changed my mind. This is the arrowwood. It comes in many sizes, including one very large one, great for covering, well, very large surfaces. The small one that you can either just have it adjust to surface or do what I'm doing here towards the end and have it level and then just lift each one a teeny bit to have it sticking out. And one thing that I really do appreciate about it is the fact that it comes in a size not just large but absolutely huge, which is also something I greatly appreciate about the underwater hydrilla. Although I do wish we had that one in a smaller size as well. Now what I'm showing you here is actually attempt number 3, I think, might have been number 4, of making a fence that I liked. I wanted to go with an Arctic sort of icy, snowy look, and I tried all the snow pieces and all the ice pieces, and they just weren't quite right. Because I wanted it to look sort of I don't know. I wanted it to look like this. I'm curious to know what you think of the music in this episode, because I tried to do something different and just basically put down something that was as opposite to what came before as possible. So I went from the jazziest to the rockiest to this thing. Here we go with the underwater hydrilla again. The underwater water plant. And more arrowwood. And that's not even the largest one that I was using there. Foliage work can be so satisfying and sped up to 800%. So can rock work, apparently. I'm never sure how much of that to leave in the video. I mean, does it get boring? Of course it would get boring if you watched like 2 hours of foliage work, but do you want more? Do you want less? See, look at the magic. Look at what happens when I start putting the arrowwood on top of the rocks as well. Right now it's kind of weird sharp looking edge, but look at that. Nice. Yeah, so please do comment if you have opinions on how much rock work you want to see, how much foliage work you want to see, because I have hours of footage in each of these habitat builds. At least in the ones that look like this. And even when I speed it up, see, boom, there I cut out some more. Because I mean, it is the same and the same and the same, but it can also be kind of satisfying to just see all the green stuff going down. What do you think? Trees. I love trees. That big redwood that I put in there, which is not even half the size of some of the actual redwoods in the actual world that we actually live in, I love it. Has anyone here ever seen actual redwoods? Because I did, and I loved them, and I wanted to hug them. And then I did. No wait, I didn't, because you're not allowed to get close to them, because they will die. Because they have very shallow roots, even though they are gigantic trees, we must protect them. must protect the... Okay, I'll shut up now. Okay, I do want to say one more thing. Surprise! These are the... That's not what I wanted to say, but these are the decorations that I sort of added because I realized I had to add decorations. But the piece of music that is playing right now is one of my favorites of the bunch that you can get when you have a YouTube channel. There's this thing you can go in and you can grab free music that you can use in your YouTube videos. And this one's called Esther's Waltz, and I just think it is... It's happy, and I like it. It makes me feel elegant, even though I am not, and I appreciate that. This is the first time I'm using those stalactite mites from the Twilight pack, and they're not exactly Christmassy. But I hadn't used them before, and I had a cave, and I guess it was a Christmas present for me that I got to use them. Okay, the large one kind of looks like a gigantic poop. I'm sorry if you cannot unsee that. Yeah, so what do you do when it looks more creepy than cozy? You tie a ribbon on it. This is when the color scheme kind of emerged. I usually have an idea of what the colors are going to be before I start out, but this one I just started out. But here I decided that green was the thing that I was going to do. Slap a bunch of bows on it. And I got rid of the roof, and now it's less green. I figured he's selling hats in here, and those animals on the back kind of look like the hats in the little box down there. Now they're Christmas hats. And this is when the second color emerged, which is gold. Because I haven't actually done a green and gold habitat before. And this completely ruins the naturalistic feel, but also kind of works in the zoo as a whole, where being over the top is not a bug, it is a feature. And that is the night view. I will let you enjoy, hopefully, the cinematic shots here at the end. And hope to see you again tomorrow.